welcome to a Command and Conquer cast between 6 different players. We've got a 3 versus 3, top side versus bottom side, north versus south, where, well, we've got a bit of an interesting toy, as you might already be able to see, which is zooming all the way out. Yes, I'm not sure if this is going to be uploaded before or after the 1v1 that I cast just before this. But yeah, I am now able to zoom out as much as I want, and I have a Lua script that is functional. I just need to make sure it like auto runs the entire time, and then it will be completely dynamic. Right now I still have to press a button to like be allowed to go further out or in, but after that I should be able to just zoom out as much as I want. And well, I do think this is going to be an interesting option, especially for like large maps, 3 versus 3s, free-for-alls, whatever. Just because, well, now it's very easy to just see everything. And that's also why I'm not going to share it with anyone, at least not yet. Because this works in multiplayer and it's just overpowered. And well, let's introduce our players. The person who actually like started this match, or like built the room or whatever, it's Commander Goal with Goal's Winter 3 vs 3 offensive. Next to him we've got Guignol38. Not by the way for Commander Goal. Then here, Guignol38 GDI in the teal. In the blue, Nod with CNC Plague NXC. In the red, we've got Lino Balance, probably one of the better players on the field, once again, even though they don't have any production. But I mean, why do you need it? In red, with, I believe they are, yeah, GDI indeed, just at the right time. Lino is pretty much always GDI, so, I mean, makes sense, right? Then next to him we've got the Fish Got Nukes in the best color, the green color. And he's GDI as well. And last but not least, we've got Jaws 900 in the orange with Nod. And Lino is now scouting. Jaws scouting is of course the same. Enemy scouting is, well, not exactly great. They went into Orange's base and then they died. Lino is selling off all of the refineries that they don't need, which makes sense. Because, I mean, you don't have that much space. Space is limited. And, well, if the harvesters are not that efficient, then you can just have them all go into just 3 or 4 refineries. And it's probably more cost efficient compared to just buying them with your vehicle factory or like weapon factory. So up here, well, Lino is scouting again with a little bit of a Humvee, and just because of that, Lino's scouting, or like Team South scouting, is good. They see almost everything. The enemy does not. However, we do now have bikes coming in, and those bikes should either take something down or be able to do some good scouting. And just the thing that they were able to see was this refinery, and it does not actually lose the harvester. Losing just the refinery itself is not a really big deal. And over here, a chemical warrior. Do you know what we can also do? Not this, because apparently I have not set that up correctly. God damn it, don't crash now. There. Apparently I didn't set that up yet. At least not in the hotkeys. I wanted to zoom in further. That is something that I can do with Lua. But not with the way I have my hotkeys set up for just manually zooming in and out. Anyways, over here we've got communication center and we've got repair pad. On this side we already had communication center, we do not yet have a repair pad. Over there, well, yellow and blue working together to take down harvesters. In defense we only have Lino with Humvees. I mean, is that really the defense you want? I'm not sure. Over here this refinery should go down. It's being repaired, maybe the harvester is just a little to escape, but it's not. Alright. So, bikes, of course it's bikes. Always a good unit for sniping. And one more shot and then it's dead, come on, do it. I mean meant like one more volley, not one more shot. And actually harvester does stay up, surprisingly enough. Over there, a lot of minigunners by the fish got nukes. And they do also have like a couple, or at least one tank out. Yep, and actually some light tanks from Jaws, alright. Over here, well, we've got a couple of tanks out for Guignol. Not really anything left for the two Knob players. And, well, refineries and all, I'm not sure who has more. I mean, that's of course a little bit difficult to count, because you do sell a lot of them. I mean, oh yeah, Lino, right? Lino, only on 4 refineries? Yeah, but they do have like 8 harvesters or so. I'm not sure. Just because this one, currently not being used, but also it's not exactly efficient. So they'll probably soon sell this one off. Next to them, fishes got nukes. Well, the fish got nukes. Good color. Fatality is not actually playing this time around. And, well, they are doing a decent-ish job, I guess. They keep expanding, which is good. Not really building any tanks, I mean, they are out of cash, so that makes sense. But I mean, why did you make so many of those goddamn minigunners? Over there, a line of Humvees from Lino. And, well, that's not exactly what you want normally. Because, well, bunched up units are way stronger than spread out units. The light tank actually coming in from Commander Goal as well. And doing a job. I don't know if the light tank did a good job or a decent job. Doesn't look like it, but oh well. So, Lino. Well, Humvees aren't exactly sniping units. Not really that high burst damage. And, well, not exactly as fast as bikes either. A little bit of a turret in defense, of course, makes sense. Because, of course, good against vehicles. And, well, is the push... Oh, wait, here are the things. I was like, wait, did the push get stopped? No, the push didn't happen. That's what happens. Well, not what happened, because the push didn't happen. But you know what I mean. The push is still over here and waiting for their teammates to come in. They want to have one strong push, rather than a couple of different players doing different things. So, Lino, all of the focus on the west side. Are of course a couple of bikes over here from Plague. But what happened? Well, over here we do have a couple of light tanks in defense. We've got bikes and buggies once again trying to take things down. And, well, these tanks are not able to keep up. Over here, tanks still quite far back. I'm not sure if that's nice. Over here, well, Lino, just with Humvees. I mean, it's a bit of a weird composition, I feel. I mean, it's fastest thing you have, right? You don't want to go into light things or mammoth things, because those are slow. So then you need just so many in order to do something. But at your own base, it might be a better choice. Over here, now the minigunners finally moving in. Come on, Wignall. Drive over them. You're doing a decent job at driving over them. And, well, just like that, the minigunners have pretty much been stopped. Over here there was something, though that was a yellow unit, which is your teammate. So I'm not sure what happened over there. One singular tank from the Fish Got Nukes. Trying to save the harvester, but that's about it. Lino now with minigunners and Humvees moving in against the bikes. Not a bad choice, because of course bikes aren't good against infantry. And does actually manage to push them away. Now though, Commander go with buggies. Yeah, those are good against infantry. This singular tank still doing a good job, but it does in fact die. I feel like the push, or like the defense from Team South, just isn't as well coordinated as Team North is. Taking down the weapon factory from Lino is of course really important, because they are definitely the strongest player on this team. Though I don't really agree with their composition choice. I mean, if you're GDI you normally want to go into medium things, but oh well. Now, bikes though, yeah, bikes are just good against tanks. And do take all of them down. This seems like it's an unstoppable force from Team North. A lot of medium tanks, good at soaking damage, good at dealing damage, but slow. And, well, bikes, good at dealing damage, not good at soaking damage, but incredibly fast. Able to move in here, might be able to take down the obelisk, I don't expect it to, especially not with two of them here. But do still take down a couple of light things and all. Sure. I was like, well, if they are able to take down the obelisk, which I don't expect, but like they actually got closer than I expected, then the medium tanks would be able to move in here. But not actually something that is able to happen yet. So, we go a slow but steady push into the heart of the enemy. Then you do want some reinforcements from, for instance, Blake to take down the obelisk soon. And maybe like Commander Goal's buggies, right? But they're not here yet. And because of that, this force could actually be stopped now for once. All of the different players, or at least two of the players from Team South, moving in to defend. And well, minigunners and tanks against straight tanks. That's not actually a bad composition, just because that means that the enemy has to micro their tanks, which, especially in these numbers, is quite difficult. However, well, there comes Commander Goal, and actually forcing Lino to, well, redeploy the MCV, and oh no, it went down. Lino is dead. They've got 3 barracks, but they don't have a weapon factory. At least I don't think so. No, they don't. And you know what? That means that the strongest player, or at least what I feel is the strongest player, at least for Team South, is now out, effectively. They can't build what they want to build, they can only go infantry. Okay, and we've got an engineer moving in from Team North as well. Wignall with the engineer, I mean it does die, which is a little bit sad. But I mean there was an attempt. Rocket soldiers, it's not what you want to go for, but yeah, Lino doesn't have anything that's better against tanks in the numbers they can produce. This side though, well, more bikes coming in and refineries will go down. 1, 2, 3 get sold off. And now over here, so many harvesters. 2 engineers over here. Are you going to capture this one because they can build another one and you can't. That's actually really clever if that was coordinated. If it wasn't, then shame on you, Lino, because you stole something from your teammate. And over here, well, construction yard could actually go down. There are so many buggies over here still, so many bikes over here, that, well, it should go down. Not even repaired, does go down. That means that Fish Got Nukes can't produce either. No tanks at least, because Lino also stole this one. I have a feeling they did not coordinate this. So, Lino now with a couple of Humvees, a couple of tanks, rocket soldiers. I mean, they do have quite a bit, but I'm focusing in the back of Team South's base the entire time, either at the front or at the back of their base. Over here, well, Grenadiers, the red and blue Grenadiers. Really nice, of course, but yeah, they explode. That's why I was like, well, I understand rocket soldiers, because those don't explode, and that means that they're very easy to use in large numbers, which is not the case for Grenadiers. They're really strong, but they're also really, really vulnerable. And like this, well, boom, boom, boom. And there goes 1, 2, 3, boom. Yeah. It didn't exactly die quickly against tanks and bikes, but like, they do still go down and then they explode. Over here, this is a very nice looking set of Grenadiers as well. The blue and green. A very bright set of Grenadiers this is. And I'll just follow them, even though, well, I don't expect them to do a lot. 2 tanks for the cavalry, but that's going to be it. One of the tanks already taken down, actually just driven over by harvesters that are just on their harvesting route. Ion cannon is soon, or is ready for Quignal, and yes, Grenadiers are strong and will take down the weapons factory, but that's it. Boom. So many of the Grenadiers are going down, even just against bikes, and now Flame Tank is out. Makes sense because, as you can see on the minimap, yep, Lino still has a lot of infantry. If you can just pop 2 shots with your Flame Tanks, they all die. There comes Lino. Lino. You're on the correct side because, well, this is the closest Flame Tank, which doesn't actually want to go here. Interestingly enough, maybe you're going after green. I think you're not going after green. Then what are you doing? Then you're going into the enemy base where there are the least number of infantry on the field. That's interesting. Whole bunch of rocket soldiers just went down over here. Kinda missed it, kinda didn't. And now all of the Grenadiers and rocket soldiers from Lino are going to go down. And well, it's sad to say, but Team South, it is over. Lino does of course still have a lot of production, well, at least a lot of economy and 3 barracks for production. But yeah, that's about it. Flame tanks now moving in. So many flame tanks. They're outnumbering the tanks. And of course flame tanks, just like flamethrowers, good against buildings, and as soon as all of Lino's barracks are down, they can't even capture buildings from their teammates. Jaws does still have quite a lot of cash in the bank, but they can't fight off a 3v1. And just like that, that is all but these 2 buildings from Lino gone in terms of economy. Harvester does also go down, and over here it looks like green is selling off, maybe? Engineer there, sure. And well, Lino finally getting up a couple of tanks. They are outnumbering the flame tanks, but yeah, this is a zero economy now. And well, Lino is still making a little bit of a run for it as a last push, but yeah, not into a flame tank and buggies. Might not be what you want to go into if you have grenadiers. Flame tanks slowly but surely moving in. And on the other side as well. Boom, boom, driving over, boom, boom. Yeah. Now over here, obelisks will finally go down to the bikes. And after that, well, I don't think Jaws has anything either. These bikes actually do get pulled up for a while. But I mean, what can you do against this much? I didn't forget about my zoom, no, but like, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Just from Commander Goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from Wignall, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 still available for Plague. And I mean, that's even like disregarding the amount they could have sold off just to, well, free up space and like keep the harvesters around. So this is it, and you know what, this actually has a good chance of becoming the thumbnail. An extra construction yard. And over here we now have Jaws going down slowly, but surely. And boom, all of the grenadiers die. No, oh wait, they still have a power plant up there. Okay, makes sense, and now they go down. Boom, yeah, they go. And that's a sell-off. Just kill it now, guys. Guys, kill it. Heal it. And sold off. Okay. Match complete. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left. But that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.